Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph Mogel once again. More tips for you writers out there. And once more, I'm continuing with the cheerful topic of scams. I've covered most of the big scam. The biggest scam of all, the For the Love anthology scam, was my last video. But the next scam, it's not become as prevalent. It's actually died down quite a bit from what I've seen. Now, I might be incorrect in this one, but from my assessment, looking on websites, going through the internet, it hasn't become big. It's shrunk significantly. That's a very good thing. And what that is the buy a copy of the collection that your short story's been included in scam. Basically what it is, it's an opportunity to get your story published. And what they will do is they will guarantee publication, and for $24.99 plus shipping and handling, they'll send you a copy of the collection that your story's been included in. What it actually is, it is a book. It is a book with what are known as open source or Creative Commons stories. Those are stories that have no copyright. That's the word I'm looking for, copyright. Stories that have no copyright, that anyone can put into a book and publish and make money off of without anyone getting in legal hot water. And they just stick your story in there with them. There's only going to be one copy of the collection with your story in it, the one that you spend $25 plus shipping and handling on. I know people who bought into that scam. Oh, I got published. Look, here's a copy of my book. He's got a copy of the exact same book, but your story and his story have been replaced. What? Oh, but I spent $30 on it. Who'd you give the money to? It's a scam. Luckily, like I said, it is not nearly as prevalent as it once was. When I got started years ago, I think I saw about 7 or 8 of these things. Yeah. It was quite prevalent. And unfortunately, people bought into it because they wanted to be published. And this gave them a copy. Here's the thing. You can get copies of anthologies that your stories get included in. If you get published through a publishing house, you publish a short story, it's included in an anthology, there are a couple possibilities. One, the publisher might send you a copy. A lot of times, one of the perks of getting published is you get copies, 1 or 2, of your own work. I've gotten copies of my own work as part of my payment. I actually got 2 copies of several of my stories, and I actually donated the second copies to my college library. I got started, professors who helped me along early on in my career, and I wanted to give back to the place where I got started. So, here you go. It was fun writing. It was fun donating. And that's for most people. For most publishing houses, you'll either get an ebook copy or a physical book. I personally prefer a print copy. I like the sound of the pages, the smell of the paper. It's very tactile. It's very enjoyable for me personally, admittedly. But you can also get e-copies. I think I have an e-copy of every single book I've ever gotten a story of mine included in. Every single one. Because all they have to do is, add one more copy, click, attach to this email, click, send, ba-ding. That's it. It is as difficult as clicking that little paperclip icon on the taskbar of your email. That's all they have to do. Now, paying to get a copy of your own work, or paying, I should specify, paying to buy an anthology that your work is guaranteed to be included in for $24.99 plus shipping and handling, always a scam. If you see it out there, it's kind of antiquated at this point. If you see it out there, don't waste your time with it. What I will say is this. If you get published through a publishing house, and you want copies, like a box of copies of your own work, of the anthology that your work is included in, so that you can go to a convention or go to an author's fair and sell copies, there's usually a provision in a contract. And I wish I had a copy of one of my contracts here to pull out so I could actually read you the clause, or a copy of one of the clauses, that allows you as an author to buy copies of your own work or the anthology the work is included in for the cost of the publication. And what that means is, let's say your book is $15 market price. It's going to cost probably around $6, $7 to print a copy of the book. Then the publishers take a share, and the author or authors get their net on top of that. All that will sum up to the price, the shelf price for your book. They will charge you the cost of printing, and maybe a nominal fee so that the publishers can continue to make money and keep their company afloat. This usually comes in the clause with a requirement that you not sell below market price. All that means is that you're not going to undercut your publishers. They still make some money. You now have copies of your book that you can turn around and sell. Sign them. A signed copy will always go for $1 more than an unsigned copy. I've seen authors at fairs and conventions whose selling point is, I'll sign your book for free. Oh yeah, I just made $7 because you bought one copy. Oh, and your friends are all buying copies too. Hooray, I just made $50. Yes, you're going to pay the exact same amount that you would pay if you took your work and went to a company, a print-on-demand company, and printed out copies. So you're going to spend the exact same amount buying through your publisher that you would by buying copies through a print-on-demand. That's the only time when buying copies of your own work makes sense, because you're going to turn around and sell them. But if you're buying a copy of your work because it's been guaranteed included, $24.99 plus shipping and handling, you're getting scammed. It's that simple. All right, if you have any questions on this, because I know this is a little bit weird, because yes, you're buying copies from your publisher, but at the same time, buying copies can be a scam. If you have any questions for clarification, send me an email. One day I will just shoot my hands out and get it right. Maybe I should put a little piece of paper up by my camera so I can just line up. There you go. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can get to my email through my YouTube page, or you can get to me through my website. My email address is there. Please send me an email, ask me a question. I will answer it in a video. All right, thanks and cheers.